speaking. So look this way, everybody. We're gathered here today for a special purpose to celebrate our outstanding achievers under the theme, Shining Bright, Recognizing Excellence. I must hasten to say that today marks a memorable moment that will be etched in our minds and in the history of the Stairtown Primary and Infant School forever. This is a moment that will inspire us to strive for greater heights and cherish the joy of achievements as we proudly commemorate our first official prize-giving ceremony. And oh yes, I know some people are wondering, so I say, oh yes. For years, we have been awarding our students as a means of motivating them to do better, even better than they have done. But this was done mostly at our graduation ceremony. Today, this stands all by itself and will certainly be remembered. As our recipients, our awardees, you celebrate excellence, hard work, and dedication. We honor your remarkable achievements, and we congratulate you on your well-deserved success. Let me specifically highlight the students on the principal's honor roll who had to maintain 80%, an average of 80% for all three terms in order to be a part of this grand celebration. I commend all of you. To the other, go ahead if you want to put your hands together for them. To the other top academic students, the awardees, the most disciplined, the most improved, the most helpful students that will be awarded today, thumbs up to all of you. You are all winners. And I want to hear you saying, I am a winner. Say it with attitude, I'm a winner. Yes, you are all winners. So whether you'll be walking up here today to collect something or not, you must remember that you are a winner. If you are not receiving anything today, I want for you to be motivated. I want for you to be encouraged to say, my friend is getting something. So next year, I want something as well. So I'm going to work extremely hard that I get a trophy next year. So those of you who will not get anything in your hands today, don't feel disappointed. Let it encourage you to work harder so that you will receive an award next year. Your hard work has taken you to this point, and I encourage you to keep shining bright like diamonds. And I'm certain you know that song. You are champions indeed. And as I always say, greatness is on the inside. Let me say a big thank you to Mrs. Watson and her team. Where's Mrs. Watson? Stand, let them see you. And all the team members, kindly stand. Prize-giving team members. There they are. Put your hands together for them. So thank you so much, ladies, for quickly embracing the task of coordinating this event. Thanks to all our hard-working teachers who have helped the students to be standing in the spotlight this morning. Thank you to our proud parents. And if you weren't feeling good about your children, you wouldn't have made the effort to come here this morning. So I know that you are proud. So thanks to the proud parents who have been giving continuous support to the children. And thanks to our supporters. We couldn't have done this without persons contributing to cash or kind to this event. So I say thanks to them as well. As our motto states, soaring for excellence. Stairtown students, Stairtown teachers, Stairtown parents, I want for you to remember that you are eagles. You are not chickens. And as a result, you must soar and continue soaring high for excellence. Put your hands together and give all the awardees a big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Guy. Let's put our hands together for our principal. Do better than that, man. Hello, to captain a ship is not an easy task. People, put your hands together better than that for your principal. She's been doing a good job. All right. So we're moving right along. Today's Friday. We don't want to be on the road too late. Crazy people come out on Friday evenings. So at this moment, you're going to be entertained by the students of the infant department. Please put your hands together for our babies.
Morning again, everyone. Hoping that you'll give them your support. Be quiet and listen to the words of what they're sharing with you, okay?
Labor for learning before you grow old. For learning is better than silver and gold. Silver and gold will vanish away, but a good education will never decay. Better best, let it rest until your good is better and your better is best.
Sound advice from our infants. Kelani, I see you going places. When I handed you the mic, you made sure to mic check. No, you see, they're destined for greatness. Please put your hands together. Better for our infants. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to have Miss Nadine McBean coming forward, a member of our staff, coming forward to introduce our guest speaker. Put your hands together for Miss McBean. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, she's not going to introduce him until you clap her better than that. Come on. Yes, now that sounds like you mean business. Thank you.
Good morning, Mrs. White Guy, Ms. Mullins, teachers, parents, friends, and our outstanding students here today. It's a pleasure to welcome you all to our prize-giving ceremony. Today, we have the honor of hearing from Pastor Garfield Malcolm. He's a renowned chef who has worked in the tourism and cruise ship industry for over 25 years and has a deep passion for the culinary arts. Pastor Malcolm is a graduate of the Caribbean Bible Institute and is currently serving at the United Pentecostal Church of Jamaica. He's a loving husband, a father, and an inspiration to many young persons, and a fitting example and a role model for us to listen to today. Without further ado, help me to welcome Pastor Malcolm.
Thank you, Miss McBean. And good morning, boys and girls. Or you all don't remember the name. Someone wasn't listening. Oh, yes, somebody get it right. Clap yourself. Pleasant morning to all teachers, parents, and students. It is indeed an honor to be with you, to share with you this morning in this a momentous occasion. I was pleased when I drove in and saw all the parents that are here to give support to your children. It is a good sign, and that which I will be speaking to us on this morning most will be geared towards the parents that are here this morning. To the Masters of Ceremony, Principal Pastor Michelle White Guy, to Vice Principal Miss Jacqueline Mullins, to all teachers, parents, and most importantly, all the awardees. I want all the children to clap yourselves. You're looking well and you have been doing good so far. According to Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 6, it is a well-known passage, and I'm sure most, if not all of us who are here this morning would be familiar with this scripture. It says, train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Psalm 127 and verse 3. The Bible declares, lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of thy youth. It says, happy is the man that hath his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gates. I want to say to all the parents that are here this morning to invest in your children. You should do what? Invest in your children. Children are an heritage of the Lord. And when you look at this scripture here in Psalm 127, we all can emphasize that children are gifts from our Heavenly Father. So I want you to see your child as a gift from God. See your child as an investment. And when you invest in something, you are looking for a return. Isn't that so? Yes, so you have your money and you might invest it in the bank or you start a business. Why? Because you're looking for a return. You're looking for an increase. No one invests to lose. Isn't that so? So with your children, when you invest in your children, you are looking for a return. Oh, glory to God. We live in an increasingly stressful and chaotic world, and our children are not immune to its effect. Matter of fact, our children are most vulnerable to what is happening in the world today. Many of them, they are young and naive, and as a result of that, it takes a level of training. And let me offer a word of commendation to all the teachers that are here this morning who have been doing a great job. But may I say to you, parents, and as I said earlier, is that most of my presentation will be geared towards you, because you all has a significant role to play in the life of your child. Whilst you send them to school, it is important, but please be reminded that learning begins at home. Learning begins at home. So it is very important for you to safeguard your child from external forces and influences that are not good for your child. And I heard somebody say negative forces, negative energies, negative influences. It is your responsibility to train them. The Bible says you should do what? Train them in the way they should go. But in order for you to train them in the way they ought to go, you have to first know the way they should go. You have to arm yourself and equip yourself to train the child. And this is not a church service, but as a pastor, may I say to you that many of you might not be Christians, but I'm sure as Jamaican we all are God-fearing people. Isn't that so? Oh, yes. It is very important to grow your child in the fear and admonition of the Word of God. If you need a proper child, let that child grow in an environment that is conducive to righteousness. An environment that is conducive to holiness. Let that child grow hearing mom and dad praying. Hello? I am who I am today, all because of the way I was grown. Oh yes, we all are from a humble beginning. My parents weren't rich. They weren't well educated. But one thing I know, they had the fear of God, and we were well trained. It is very important. So we are living in an increasingly stressful and chaotic world, and our children are not immune to its effect. But fortunately, we can do something about it. And we ought to do something about it. While we can't control what happens outside of our homes, so you have no control over what happens outside of the homes, but we can control what happens on the inside. So it is very important that you monitor your children. I was driving in Florida some years ago, and I saw a billboard, and it really captured my attention. On the billboard, it says, "Be careful what your child is learning whilst no one is teaching." Very important. Be careful what your child is learning whilst no one is teaching. So as a result of that, we are living in a new technological age. It's a good time. When I was at their age going to school, Matter of fact, I saw all our boys today are in long pants and nice shoes and socks. And when I was at their age, Mrs. Guy, I was in short pants and half a books. I don't know if any of the teachers or any of the senior adults that are here remember those days when mom would cut the book in two and you use off, because oftentimes you'd waste the book and just draw some stuff and just to conserve. But we're living a different time. I mean, I say to all of you children that you are special. Information is at your fingertip. But may I say to the parents, you have a responsibility to monitor your children in this technological age. Because the dangers are out there in cyberspace. And as I made mention of the fact that we ought to be careful what our children are learning whilst no one is teaching, is that oftentimes we just load them up to these gadgets, and it's good. Their brain was designed for this technology. As a matter of fact, most of the time, my daughter would have to assist me sometime with some of these gadgets. These children, their brain is very fast when it comes down to modern technology. And as a result of that, it is very important that you monitor what they do. It is very important. Because if we don't do that, then our children will be led astray by negative forces and influences. It's there that we can support our children in a way that arm them with emotional resilience. It's there that we can build the mental strength they need to face their world with confidence. So we need to ensure that we build them, we arm them with emotional resilience and the mental strength so that they can face their world with confidence. Whilst we correct our children, we reprimand them when necessary. Don't speak down to them. Always speak positive things in their hearing. Even when they err and they make a mistake, let them know they can do better. Don't tell them they are good for nothing. So always speak positive things in the ear of your children. May I say to all the children and awardees, believe in yourself. Let me see the hands of all the boys and girls who believe in yourself. You know that you can do well. Oh, yes. Believe in yourself. Believe in your ability. Don't let anybody call you dunce. So it's a word that I don't want any of you to entertain. You are not dunce. You are a great big bundle of potentiality. Say that again. I am a big bundle of. Yes. Greatness is in you. So we are looking at prime ministers, ministers of government, nurses, doctors, policemen, teachers, principals, lawyers, doctors. Hello, you can be anything you want to be, but you will only achieve it through discipline and hard work. Let me see the hands of all the disciplined children. Yes, some hands are going up slowly but surely. Yes, raise your hands. All the disciplines. All those who don't give teacher trouble, raise your hands. Teacher is looking at you. Oh, yes. Good. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be positive. It's good to believe in yourself. From this age, you can identify what you want to be and work towards it. You're on your journey in pursuit for excellence. Knowledge is power. So, I don't want you to take this moment lightly. And some of you are going to be rewarded based on your hard work. And that's the reason we are here this morning. To encourage you to work even harder. Let me see hands up all the boys and girls who decide that come September, I am going to do even better than last semester. Yes, you have the ability to do better. But you will only achieve it through discipline and hard work. May I say to you that mistakes are opportunities to learn. So whenever you make a mistake, don't beat up on yourself. It is an opportunity for you to learn. So whenever you get something wrong, it's an opportunity for you to do what? To correct it. So if you get something wrong, you do something wrong, you say something you should not have said, and you are corrected, that's all the learning, that's all the process goes. So you don't do the same thing over. You don't make the same mistake over and over. So mistakes are opportunities to learn. Keep dreaming and make those dreams a reality. So we talk about keep dreaming. Speaks to whatever you want to become. Yes. It's your dream and you work towards your dream. You work towards your goal. Again, to all the parents, set limits and be consistent with your discipline. Set limits for your children and be consistent with your discipline. And we talk about discipline. I'm not talking about abusing your child. You don't have to flag and speak negative things to your child to discipline. There are various ways to discipline your child. I grew up in an era when we would get the cane. I'm sure, Principal Guy, you don't have any cane here in Steertown. Sometimes. I grew up in an era where principal would walk with the strap over his back. Yes, that's where we are coming from. And it worked for us. Yes, it worked for us. So be consistent with your discipline. You don't have to abuse your child, but ensure that you discipline your child. Oftentimes, parents will become negligent when it comes on to discipline. So, we just load them. They say anything, they do anything, and we just know. We have a responsibility according to the word of God to train up the child in the way he should go. It is our responsibility. As we talk about discipline, I was told of an incident where a young man found himself in the wrong side of the law. And at his sentencing, matter of fact, he was sentenced to life in prison. And he asked the judge permission to say a last word to his mother who was present in court. Matter of fact, he was sentenced to death. And the judge had granted him the opportunity to speak, to say something, and he said to the judge, he wanted to whisper it into his mother's ear. He don't want anyone in the courtroom to hear what he has to say. And he walked over to his mother and pretended as though he was whispering something. And he bit his mother's ear off in the courthouse and spat it out on the ground and said, "Ma'am, you had never told me that I am wrong." So, he was sentenced to death. And he realized that, "Ma'am, all the things I have been doing from I was young, you had never corrected me." Parents, don't let any of your children have to do that. But ensure that you grow them and grow them well. The goal of discipline is to help kids choose acceptable behavior and learn self-control. That's the purpose. To choose acceptable behavior and to learn self-control. They may test the limits you establish for them, but they need those limits to grow into responsible adults. Prepare your child to be good parent. There's a saying, children live what they learn. Hello. So, if you need a role model in your child's life, you child be that role model. It's very important. Remember, learning begins in the home. So don't say anything in the presence of your child that you don't want them to repeat. Don't act or behave in any way that you don't want your child to emulate. It is your responsibility to be good leaders and good examples to your children. So be a good role model. Young kids learn a lot about how to act by watching their parents. The younger they are, the more cues they take from you. So sometimes they might not say anything, but don't believe that they are not watching you. Oftentimes in school, and I'm sure the teachers and principal, Mrs. Guy, can attest to the fact that oftentimes the behavior of some of the children in school is as a result of what they are experiencing at home. So if they grow up in an hostile environment, they are going to be hostile when they come to school. So if they grow to see and hear mom and dad fighting and flinging plates and cups all over the place and turning over the chairs and all of that, they are going to act it out when they come to school. So don't do anything in the presence of your child that you don't want them to emulate. So before you lash out or blow up, tap in front of your child, think about it. Say to yourself, is that how you want your child to behave when angry? That's the question. Oh yes. So oftentimes as parents we become angry and sometimes pushed to the limit. Isn't that so? But we have got to learn self-control and instill same into our children. So be aware that you're constantly being watched by your children. Studies have shown that children who hit usually have a role model for aggression at home. Children who fight in school and behave boisterous and aggressive. Studies have shown that those children have a role model of aggression at home. As I wrap this up, model the traits you wish to see in your child: respect, friendliness, honesty, kindness, tolerance. And remember, children live what they learn. And sometimes in the home, some of our actions as parents are not honest actions. Some of the things that we do are not friendly. Some of the things that we say are not respectful. So we have got to ensure that we model the trait you wish to see in your child. So do things for other people without expecting a reward. Express thanks and offer compliments. Above all, treat your kids the way you expect others to treat you. The Bible said, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is very important. Finally, make communication a priority. Communication, that's all we learn. And in establishing a relationship with your children, parents, communication has to be a priority. You've got to learn to listen. Oftentimes, we like to speak to our children, but we don't take time out to listen to what they have to say. And many of our children are suffering in silence because they're afraid to talk to mom or dad. Because the moment they approach you, you tell them to go and sit down. Take time out to question, to listen to what they have to say. They have a voice as well. So it's very important in establishing a relationship. Our children are exposed to various elements out there, various things. And we have got to take time out to talk to them, to find out what's happening in their mind. Sometimes you observe their behavior. You need to try and ascertain, why is my son behaving like that? Why is my daughter behaving like that? There must be a cause. And oftentimes, teacher might summon you to school as a result of the behavior of your child. You've got to ensure that you develop a proper communication skill when it comes on to your children. You can't expect your children to do everything simply because you, as a parent, say so. They want and observe things that you sometimes don't expect from them. Oftentimes our children surprise us. And sometimes persons do make complaint, and based on my experience as a young person growing up, especially those who grow up in a Christian home, sometimes what we believe based on how we train our children, that's the reason why it is important to have a relationship with our children, understand our children, is that sometimes a person might make a complaint to you, and because of how the child behaves at home and how you expect the child to behave, you fail to believe, hello, that's not my child. But it is very important for you to investigate every complaint. Don't quick to believe, but don't quick to dismiss. It is very important. It is very important. So we have got to ensure that we take time out to explain whatever we impart to our children, to explain. If we don't take time to explain, our children will begin to wonder about our values and motives and whether they have any bias. Parents who reason with their kids allow them to understand and learn in a non-judgmental way. Make your expectation clear. Let your child know what is expected of them and what you expect. Let it be clear to them. And as a result of that, they work towards that. They know that I can't do this because mom going to be... When I was going to school, my father died when I was 11 years old, and I'm the last of 11 children for our parents. And so I would have spent most of my childhood days with my mom. And one thing she would tell us, whenever we are angry or someone messes with us, she told us what to do. Work your toe in your shoes, take a deep breath, and walk away. She never encouraged us to fight at school. And as a result of that, we never engaged in fight. In terms of honesty and stealing, my mom would have said to us, if you steal at school and teacher or principal send and call me, let them know that you don't have any parent, because I'm not going there. I'm not going to represent and stand with any of my children who steal. As a result of that, we know what is expected. Hello? We know that if we do certain things, we are going to be left alone. And even if we are in the right, we learn to what? Walk away from fight. But some of the children, they know that they are going to be defended even if they are wrong. So they can talk to teacher anyhow because dad or mom going to come to school gate and curse teacher out. They know that they can't do anything because when they go home, mom and dad going to defend them. Hello, invest in your child, and whatever you invest, that's what you are going to get. Whatever you sow, that is what you are going to reap. Sow good seeds in your children, and you will reap good fruit out of them. It is very important. So while we're here this morning for this award ceremony, it is good, and our children are looking well put together, sounding bright. But what? It is your responsibility to invest in them. They are dependent on you to guide them. Make the job of the teachers lighter. When you do your part at home, it is easier at school. Teachers, they weren't trained to parent your child. They were trained to impart knowledge. It's your responsibility to be a parent, not the teachers. Don't send them to school for teachers to parent them. It is your responsibility. Do that at home. As I wrap up this morning, don't abort the success in these children. They're a great big bundle of potentiality. Greatness lies within them. And it doesn't matter how, there are some children who are slow in learning, but that doesn't mean that they can't learn. And for those who will do their PEP exam, it doesn't matter where they pass for, learning continues. 5 and 4 equal 9 at Westwood, and 5 and 4 equal the same 9 at Steertown Academic. So don't always try to motivate your child. There are some persons who are late achievers. Hello? So don't curse them and tell them that, oh, they're done and they didn't do well. The journey continues. Believe in them. Try and help them to develop a very good self-esteem. Hello? It is your responsibility. When you speak positive things in the ear of your child, that child going to think positively. It is very important. Very important. So as I say, it doesn't matter where your child pass far. Invest in them. Because when your castle and St. Hilda's and Westwood High and Ferncourt High and Ocherous High and Marcus Garvey High and Steertown Academy and all these schools come together to do their CSEC is the same. And you can go to any institution and pass your 9 subjects just the same. Hello? But you have got to do what? Invest. Invest in your child. Give them all the support they need. They need that energy. When they come home, try and monitor what they do when they have assignments to do. Their SBA, when they reach that stage in their life, try and give them the support. Hello? If you have to limit KFC and limit some of the things that you spend money on, put the money in your child's education. It's a great investment. So if you have to wear some of the hairdo for 3 months, try and wear it for 3 months to use that money to invest in some books, for your children. Because your hairdo and your makeup should not take priority over your child's learning. Hello, I'm not here to mess around. I'm just here to encourage you. It is very important for you to do what? To invest in your children. Don't say the book is there and the school and all the things that teachers send and, oh, you can't find the money. But you find money to do just about anything else. Invest in your children. They are dependent. Stand, children. All children, stand. They are dependent on you. They can't provide for themselves. They're on their journey to success. It is your responsibility. It is your responsibility. So what you put in is what you're going to get out. May God bless you today. It was good to be here. Good to join you. Clap yourselves, children. You are looking wonderful. You are beautiful. You are full of energy, potential, enthusiasm, and greatness. I close with this. Children, I want you all to look at me. There's a little saying, the little gem. It says, the heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by, but they, while their companion, were toiling upward. You know what that means? The moral behind that. You will only reach that height when you toil. While your companions slept, don't watch them. Keep working. Keep working. Work even harder, and you're going to achieve your goal. God bless you. Have yourself a wonderful rest of the day and a wonderful summer holiday. God bless you.
Let me hear it for our guest speaker. Parents, I'm sure those of us who are sleeping a bit right now after listening to this gentleman, Pastor Malcolm, I know you start to shake up. I heard Mrs. Lewin round the back, round there earlier on shouting, yes, I heard you. I know he was touching somebody round there. He touched me too. All right, so we're going to move on. We're going to say thanks later on to Pastor Malcolm, but we're going to move on to the next item on our program, which is a musical item from our music teacher, Mr. Clark. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, put your hands together for Mr. Clark.
She never saw what I was in, nigga, rap, I mean, as I will tell you. part of your plan, you feel have ambition. And the Almighty One as your foundation. Hey, nobody get me trusted because that's definitely wrong. Don't forget your friends and where you come from. If you are TT, remember God nasty. And although you're rubber man and you get well last week, you fall out about the street, but you're beating going steep because God is a silent river and you know it run deep.
Yes, that was real good. I particularly liked when he played Strive. I remember when I was a young girl and we were singing that song, our parents forbade us to sing it because it was a reggae song. But it was afterwards, when we looked at the words of the song and we realized what we were really saying to ourselves. Because it says, sometimes it's hard. And for some of us, I know we give up. It's hard. We can't manage the maths, Miss Lawrence. Miss Lawrence, it's too hard. But try and you'll make it. In order to achieve, go forth and take it. Set yourself free. You want to strive. Strive means you want to get ahead. You want to move up. So with obstacles in your way, the hard maths in the way, me can't understand the science, the integrated studies too hard. With all those obstacles in the way, we're going to fall sometimes, but we will rise. All right? But if you really want good, this is my granny's word. If you want good, parents, finish it for me. If you want good, come again. If you want good, yes, sometimes you fail. Sometimes you don't make it to the prize giving on the podium at the prize giving. Sometimes you get all sick too along the way. But if you want good, that's the running part of the nose. But you are going to get up and keep your eyes on the prize. There is always a goal in sight. So put your hands together again for Mr. Clark. Thank you. All right. At this moment, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm going to ask Mr. James Gordon, our head boy, to come and say thanks, a special thank you to our guest speaker, Pastor Garfield Malcolm. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for James Gordon.
Good morning, everyone. Pastor Garfield Malcolm, on behalf of the Steertown Primary and Infant School, please accept this gift as a token of our appreciation for having taken the time out today to share in our prize-giving ceremony. I am certain that all your words have resonated with us, and we're encouraged to shine even brighter, so our excellence will continue to be recognized. It was a pleasure to have you with us today, and hope you will return to visit with us again in the future.
Do better than that with the applause for James, man. Boy, sounded like a real head boy, don't? Yes. So I know the day we're heading to the part that it gets exciting. I know parents are going to be getting goosebumps at this time, because at this moment, I'm going to invite our principal, Mrs. Guy, to please come forward to make the presentations to the principal honorees. I'm going to also ask our vice principal, Miss Mullins, to please do the honors for calling the names. Ladies and gentlemen, your principal and your vice principal.
Good morning, everyone. It's afternoon now. So we're not going to drag it. We're going to say it very chirpy, in a very chirpy way. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming out. And you're all bursting with excitement to know that your child will be awarded in this ceremony. And as a school, we are very pleased to know that our students can be awarded as such, and that you as our parents would have come out to support. And it is not only for today, it started from day one. So now you're all reaping the rewards of your hard labor. So without any further ado, I'm going to start calling the names, starting from infant 1. So listen carefully for your names as they are called. And I'm going to ask parents, please, we want to get through as smoothly as possible. You have been doing very well since morning. So we're going to ask you not to rush up and take any photographs. we have someone who will be taking the pictures. You can do your personal pictures afterwards. It's getting warm, and at the same time, it seems as if you're going to have some rain. So we want to capitalize on everything. Okay, so first and foremost, we have Kira Taylor. Come on, Kira Taylor. Go right over there. Go, pretty girl. Hi. I know. Congratulations. Okay. And teachers, I'm going to ask you to just be on call, just to get the children out as quickly as possible. And students, when your names are called, watch me now. You're going to go over to where the principal is, okay? All right. Infant 2, we have Daviana Jackson, Renesmee Walters, Gianna Newman, and Kelani Dixon. All right, Miss Winter. Just put them to the side for me. Just take them. You gonna? Okay. Grade 1, get ready. And the children are going to stop by Miss Winter before they are sent over to collect. Congratulations. You may go, ladies. Grade 1, Lemare Davis. Caden Solomon. Dijon Tyson. Cassandra Walker. Is Cassandra here? Malachi Lewin. Kavishkwa Anderson. Hannah Amanda Reed. Kelani Johnson. Sandre Thomas. Daniel Hilton. Clap her. Charlotte Drew Flynn. Tiara Cousins. Fandy Middleton. Chrisanne McCarty. Ariana Terrell. And to finish up grade 1, Devonique Colloon. So that's it for the infant department and grade 1. Clap them, clap them, clap them. Wonderful. Grade 2. Ramari Crawford. Litwain Williamson. Zoila Beckford. Shanelia Coombs. Sit, boys and girls, if you have already collected your trophies. Christonia Brown. Jamelia Days. Jamelia Days is not here today. Oh. Come over here, baby. Grade 3, please get your children together. Grade 3, Kahil Edwards. Armani McFarlane. Kylan Moncrief. Kylan is not here. Riquan Webster. Mahalia Campbell. Latanya Enright. Kahalia Log. Kendra Robb. And Gabrielle Campbell. Put your hands together for grades 2 and 3. Better than that, man. Okay, grade 4, you're now in the wings. Be ready for grade 4. Jaxavier Myrie. Daquan Cunningham. Brianna Clark. Jayana Watson. And to round off grade 4, Danielle Henry. Grade 5. And for grade 5, if you think your name is going to be called, raise your hand. You think so? I think so too. Grade 5, the first person is Kevinique Mitchell. Followed by Kiara Rickman. Next we have Jade Sobrati. Kaylee Ratchery. Treshawn Jackson. Renicia Clausen. Colson. Ashnique Anderson. And finally, Masai Davidson. And we're almost done. And for grade 6, then there was one. then there is one. Only one. Make James Gordon welcome everybody. For those of you students, congratulations to all the recipients. That's the principal's honor roll. Parents, I'm sure you're very proud of them. Put your hands together for your children. Wonderful. For those of you who did not make it this year, and especially if you're in grade 5, you have 1 year to get your name on the principal's honor roll and to ensure that it stays there. For grade 4, you also have that opportunity to get your name there and to let it remain there. Grade 3, 2, 1, and infant, you also have that opportunity. Thank you so very much. I hand back over to our MC.
Thank you, Miss Mullins. Miss Mullins, are you in for more standing? I know you are. We're going to invite you to do the handing out. I know you like to call. Yes, but this time you're going to be happy. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now this section, it's our top boy and top girl for each grade. Or I'm so sorry, it's the top student at each grade. A student from the principal's honor roll was left off, Akeelia Black. So put your hands together. Akeelia Black. All right. So, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, whilst the Kodak moment is going on over there, I'm just going to say this, that we're going to be calling the top boy and top girl for each grade, not class, but grade. They are not in any particular order. We're just going to receive them from the container. Okay? All right, working with me now. Starting with the top boy for grade 2, we have Litwain Williamson of grade 2R. Come, Litwain. Miss Mullins. Grade 2 is going on with themselves. Another top boy, Romari Crawford. Top boy, grade 6, Jaden Barrett. Outstanding performance in academics, Kahil Edwards, grade 3. Our first girl to walk the stage this afternoon, Treshona Jackson of grade 5. another girl of grade 3, I think, Gabrielle Campbell. Top achiever for grade 4, girl again, Jayana Watson. Top girl, infant department, Gianna Newman. Boy. Top student, Amari Martin. Infant. We know him as Samuel. Top girl, grade 5, Kevonique Mitchell. Top girl, grade 3, Latanya Enright. Top girl, grade 4, Justina Price. Come on, Justina. Top boy, grade 6, Demario Enright. Top girl, Chrisania Brown. Chrisania Brown. Oh, there she is coming. Top girl, grade 1. Top girl. Kelani Johnson. Top boy of infant, Zayden Bennett. Top girl, grade 1. If you tried to move before, you can move none. Chrisania McCarty. Top girl, grade 6, Kimara Anderson. Top boy, Armani McFarlane of grade 3. Top girl of grade 1, Charlotte Drew Flynn. Top boy, grade 4, Jasavia Mary. Top girl, grade 5. Top girl, Abiola Graham. Top boy, I think this one is from grade 3. Kylan Moncrief. Yeah, Kylan Ryan Moncrief? He's absent today. No, one more. Top boy, grade 6. If you made the principal's honor roll, get out of your seat. If you made the principal's honor roll, and you're a boy, and you're in grade 6, and you're the head boy, James Gordon! That's it, Miss Mullins. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, before we move on, put your hands together for all our top students. Come on. And if you weren't given an award today as the top student, thank you, Chrisania. Come beside me and do that again. Come up here, Chrisania McCarty. Do that again. Now make an applause for the awardees. Watch the move. Come on, Chrisan. Come on, applaud them. She's doing it on behalf of all of the awardees. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so we're moving into another area because our students are rounded fully. They're not only academically excellent, but they're excellent in other areas. And this year, we're honoring some of our students for being very helpful. Miss Winter, could you please join me? Miss Winters is with the infant department, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you might not know her because she keeps hiding away. But I'm putting her in the spotlight today. So put your hands together for Miss Winter. All right. So we're going to be doing most helpful students of infant. First one is Yasmin Hibbert. She's so helpful, she'll want to help teacher hand herself the certificate. Very helpful girl. All right, congratulations. Second child, Azalea Morrison. Put your hands together for them, man. They have worth. Third child, Rosara Colson. Razzie. Come, Razzie. Look at the move. Yeah, right. All right. Most improved infant, Alicia Cox. She's not here. She's not here. All right, so we move on. Most improved student, Azaria Clark. Is she here? Yes, put your hands together for Azaria. Most improved student, Raiden Williams. Come on, Raiden. Put. Grade 1, line up. Grade 1, and I'm going to ask Mrs. Ireland to please make the presentation to the students. A teacher from grade. So these are certificates for students of grade 1. First one, Jasmine Drummond, most helpful. Second, Sandre Thomas, most helpful. Third one, next child, Charlotte Drew Flynn, most disciplined. Next one, most disciplined, Ariana Tyrrell. Most disciplined again, Hannah Amanda Reed. Hello, New Testament Church, baby. Everybody from New Testament Church is supposed to be making noise at this moment. Hello. Most improved student, Kemar Powell. Not here. He's not here. Most improved, Danielle Hilton. Very good. Most improved, Devonique Cahoon. Clap them the man, clap them the man. They're young, you know. Yeah, encourage them. Most improved, Ishanique Smith. And they have a most helpful one around here. And the most helpful certificate goes to Dejon Tyson. All right, thank you, Mrs. Ireland. That completes the grade 1 cohort. I'm going to ask Mrs. Reynolds to please do the handing out of the certificates for grade 2. Mrs. Reynolds. Clap the teacher and the man. Thank you, yeah, Miss Riley. Yes, thanks. Yes. Could somebody... So the students of grade 2, I'm going to start with ready. Getting the Kodak camera ready with the 110 film. Yeah, film con done. Okay. First person, most improved, Naila Beckford. Wanna make noise, the man? Encourage the children, the man. Sure. They did their best. Come on, encourage them. Most improved student, Jamelia McIntosh. Grade 2. Absent. Most disciplined, Danique Ferron. Come on, Danique. Come and receive. Most disciplined, Angelica Butterfield. Grade 2. Hello. Yes, clap her better than that. It is not easy to be disciplined in a place such as this. Hello? Most disciplined, Nialee Beckford. Nearly. It's not grade 2? Grade. Most helpful of grade 2, Shanelia Coombs. Most disciplined, grade 2, Kaylin Wilson. All right, that concludes grade 2. Thank you, Mrs. Reynolds. Don't turn your face away. I'm going to call you. Don't turn your face away. Mrs. Robinson, come and show how to represent grade 3 well. Come on, Mrs. Robinson. Make the presentation to the grade 3 students. Parents, put your hands together for Mrs. Robinson. Grade 3. Grade 3. Most disciplined, LaJay Jones. LaJay, please clap the child. To be disciplined in a place such as this is not an easy feat. Okay, he's not here. Most disciplined, Sanika Morris. Come on, clap her. Yes, deservedly. Most disciplined, grade 3, Kalia Log. Tambourine. Most disciplined again of grade 3, Kelly's Mesquita. Good job, baby. Good, very good. Most disciplined of grade 3, Kendra Robb. Most disciplined again of grade 3, Sarah Lane Edwards. Most disciplined. This class must sound like in heaven. Very quiet and well behaved. Carissa Williams. Come on, put your hands together for her. And we move on to the helpful ones of grade 3. Bradrick Dawkins is our first awardee. Come on, Bradrick. That's nice. Sorry, teacher. Smell of Bradrick. Most helpful, grade 3. Adriana Gray. Most helpful of grade 3, Kieran Gibbs. Kieran. It's Kieran. Most helpful of grade 3, McCoy Moody. Another disciplined student of grade 3, Roger Cousins. Most improved student of grade 3, Abigail Martin. Well done, Abby. Well done. Found another disciplined student of grade 3, Sanoya Johnson. Most disciplined student, grade 3, Heaven Wright. Come on up, Heaven. Most improved student of grade 3, Tiara Brown. Come on, Tiara. Snow Valley, make noise. Most improved student, grade 3, Dreshawn Wisdom. Come on, people, encourage the children. I know it's quite a long ceremony and we're kind of needing some food, but we'll get that soon. Most helpful student of grade 3, Tyreek Brown. Most helpful student of grade 3, Italy Davidson. Or Italy, which one? Italy. All right, Mrs. Robinson, thank you very much. That concludes the grade 3 bunch. And I'm now going to invite Mrs. Lawrence to come and do the honors to present to grade 4. And whilst we're handing out these certificates, we're going to be doing some for the subject areas for grade 4 and grade 5 as well. So starting with most improved student of grade 4, Yukal Brown. Yukal is not here? He's not here. Most disciplined. And you could have never find a more disciplined student in a grade 4 class. I don't even have to call his name. I just have to look in his direction and watch him get up. Because he knows himself. Dequan Cunningham. Encourage them, no man. Sure. Most helpful student, grade 4. Most helpful student, Gabriella Johnson, grade 4. Come on, encourage them, the man. Come on, come on, come on. Most helpful student, Tevian Lewis. Most improved student, come on, audience. Remember, we're almost finished. We're nearing the end. So just give them a chance to enjoy their moment. Please, settle down a bit, please. Thank you. Most improved, grade 4, Monair Shaw. Most disciplined, grade 4, Morgan Brown. She's not. Most helpful, Felicia Scott of grade 4. Come on, put your hands together. Most disciplined student, grade 4. It's okay. Most disciplined student, grade 4. Rashawn Seymour. Come on, Rashi. Most helpful, grade 4 student, Sabria Watson. Most improved, grade 4, Nathaniel Campbell. Come on, people. Applaud the children, the man that worked hard. Oh, God. Make them feel good, man. Most improved, Carlita Williams. Sit down. The special awards. Give me a minute. Mrs. Arthur. Grade 4s, these are subject awards. For maths. For science, Kamali Bailey. Outstanding performance in social studies and science. He gets an award for science and social studies. For outstanding performance in science, Felicia Scott. For outstanding performance in science and social studies, Rashawn Seymour. And ladies and gentlemen, if you see the projects that this young man come, you see? Oh, lovely. And every task given, he takes them in. He never misses an assignment. Very good student, diligent. Make him feel good. Outstanding performance in social studies, Johnny Clark. I saw him outside. All right, give me. Outstanding performance in social studies, Jonathan Williams. Outstanding performance in social studies, Brianna Clark. Outstanding performance in social studies, Jayana Watson. Jayana. Outstanding performance in social studies, Dequan Cunningham. Same social studies, Jasavia Mary. Give somebody the camera. Give somebody the camera. Give somebody the camera. This young lady, ladies and gentlemen, she was lagging behind. But then she got a grip on it. And then she started coming in with all the projects and all the assignments. And I would love to say especially, I'm so proud to say, Analia Dillon, you have done well in social studies. Oh, that's it. For outstanding performance in science, Daniel Henry. Just Xavier, don't sit. Don't sit. Outstanding performance in science, Jasavia Mary. Outstanding performance in science, Dequan Cunningham. Outstanding performance in science, Brianna Clark. She's coming. Outstanding performance in science, Elena Wilmot. She's not here. She's not here. Give me the two for Janelle. Grade 4 most improved students, and for outstanding performance in science, Janiah Cox. For best attendance and top achieving boy of grade 4, Jasavia Mary. For outstanding performance in mathematics, Daniel Henry. Outstanding performance in math, Justina Price. Justina, come on, baby girl. Outstanding performance in math, Kevin Black. She's not here. Outstanding performance in math, Brianna Clark. For outstanding performance in math, Jasavia Mary. Outstanding performance in math again, Jayana Watson. Outstanding performance in mathematics, Felicia Scott. Outstanding performance in mathematics, Jonathan Williams. Felicia, wait, John. Look at the camera, JD. Thank you, Mrs. Lawrence. That concludes the grade 4 cohort. Put your hands together for the achievers of grade 4. Moving on to grade 5. Mrs. Wine, could you please come forward? For grade 5. Okay, Mrs. Wine is going to be presenting to the grade 5 for the general areas, and then Mrs. Spence will be doing the subject areas. For most improved student, Tajari Henry. Tajari, I haven't seen him. He's not here. Most improved student, Aiden Brown. Hello, Aiden Brown. He's not. Where's Aiden? And Aiden has been working hard since grade 4. Most improved student, Temon Watson. Most improved student, Kenoy Samuels. Come on, family. We'll soon be finished. Most disciplined, Jahavia Brown. I don't think she's here. She's not here. She's not here. Most disciplined, Shannon Moody. Come on, Shannon. She's not here. What? Most disciplined, Jaden Edwards. Most disciplined student, most disciplined, Casey Ann Mills. Most helpful, Ian Vernon. Encourage him, no man. Most helpful, Kiara Rickman. Most helpful, very helpful since grade 4, this child. Let's welcome Justin Allen. Very helpful child indeed. Well done, Justin. Most helpful, grade 5, Javina Campbell. Most helpful student, Danique Beckford of grade 5. I realize, so that's why I'm calling it so quickly. Not here. He's not here. All of these. All right, Mrs. Wine, thank you. For the subject areas now, Mrs. Spence, could you please come forward with your beautiful self? All right, this certificate is presented to a student for consistently good work in language arts, social studies, resource and technology, Spanish, and physical education. That student is Jaden Edwards. Next goes to Kimaria Rankin for language arts, Spanish, and physical education. This award is awarded for good work in language arts, religious education, Spanish, and physical education. And this one goes to Eljan Irene. Hard Work Award presented for language arts, resource and technology, Spanish, physical education, and music. This award goes to Dequan Williams, grade 5. Consistently good work in language arts, resource and technology, physical education, and music goes to Javina Campbell. Consistently Hard Work Award is being presented to in language arts, social studies, resource and technology, Spanish, religious education, physical education, and music is presented to Onisia Easley. Hard Work Award goes out for language arts, religious education, and Spanish, as Onisia makes way for Casey and Mills to be awarded. The student that comes next is being awarded for hard work in language arts, religious education, Spanish, resource, and technology. That student is no other than Bethania West. Hard Work Awards for Spanish and music goes to Samoya Evans. Hard Work Award goes for language arts and Spanish goes to Kenoy Samuels. Hard Work Award in language arts and physical education goes to Dwayne Burton. Consistently Hard Work Award goes to, for language arts and Spanish, goes to Ian Vernon. Ian makes way for Junior McIntosh, who has been consistently working hard in Spanish and physical education. Junior. Good Work Award goes to, and this student has been good in Spanish and physical education. This award goes to Kardashiana Thompson. Consistently hardworking in Spanish, religious education, and music is the awardee, Rebecca Brooks. She's not here. She's not here. And finally, Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody nearly have a heart attack over there. Hard Work Award is presented for Spanish is presented to Carisha Clark. Good Work Award for Spanish and Physical Education is presented to Odelia Ibangs. Consistently Hard Work Award in Spanish goes to Shannon Moody. I don't think she's here. Consistently Hard Work in all areas award goes to Elena Peterkin. Not here. Consistently Good Work in Spanish, Music, and Mathematics award goes to Timon Watson. Hard Work Award in Resource and Technology, Physical Education, and Music goes to Marla McNeish. Come on, Marla. Congratulations. Good Work Award in Resource and Technology goes to Shelby Shelley. Encourage them, people. We're almost at the end. This is grade 5 and just a few more for grade 6 and we'll be almost out of here. Hard Work Award for Physical Education and Music goes to Deshaun Powell. Good Work Award in Physical Education and Spanish goes to Nassim Davis. Now that concludes the grade 5 lot. I'm going to invite Mrs. Hamilton to come forward to make the presentations to grade 6. Mrs. Hamilton? All right. Put your hands together for teacher. Hey, hardworking teachers of Stairtown Primary and Junior High School. All teachers, please stand. Teachers, stand. Before I move on to grade 6, teachers, Mrs. Spence, Mrs. Greenland, Miss McIntosh, Mrs. Ireland, Miss Christie, teachers, parents, students of the Stairtown Primary and Infant School, please put your hands together for our hardworking teachers. Come on, clap them from infant right up to grade 6. This is not an easy task, but the teachers still go out and they endure. And now you're proud of your children's achievement because of the hard work that the teachers put in. I'm going to ask Miss McIntosh to come also. So just come on, stand by. Yes, ma'am. First award for most helpful student of grade 6 goes to Shantae Bingham. Very helpful student too. Used to be my little elf in grade 2. Now she's gotten to grade 6 and she's doing the same. Keep it up, baby girl. Most improved student. Deanna Goldburn. Most improved student, Alana Ennis. Most improved student, Roxanne Barnett. Most improved student of grade 6, Keisia Blair. Most improved grade 6, Jamelia Robinson. Most improved student of grade 6, a boy now, David Cameron. Is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Davil Cameron. Davil. Grade 6. Most improved student, Mahalia Ware. Come on, Mahalia. Step up. You have done well. Square your shoulders, girl. Hold your chin high and come forward. Yes, you have done well. Most helpful student of grade 6. Jaden Watkins. Most helpful student, grade 6. Most helpful grade 6 student, Romaine Stewart. He's here? Oh, he's here. All right, Romaine, come on. Very good. Most disciplined grade 6 student. Not an easy feat, this. Jordan Carr, most disciplined of grade 6. Of grade 6, the student gets 2 awards for most improved and most disciplined. These awards go to Vaswani Barnes. Well done. Most disciplined student, without a shadow of a doubt. I'm looking for him from grade 6. Javoy Matthews. I don't see him. Oh, yes, he's here. Very disciplined young man. Right throughout, ladies and gentlemen, it's not easy to be disciplined in this community. Clap the boy. Put your hands together for him. It's not easy. Most disciplined student, grade 6, Samia Simpson. Come, Samia. Come on, Samia. Most helpful of grade 6. Most helpful award goes to Daniela Rose. Most helpful student of grade 6. Most helpful. This goes to Mark Fletcher. Most improved students, Jamelia Robinson. Come on, Jamelia. Encourage them, people. We're almost finished. This is grade 6, so we ain't got a lot more to go. All right. Most helpful student, grade 6, Keisia Blair. Most helpful student of grade 6, I'm going to invite Mr. Shakari Scott. All right, makes way for a most improved student of grade 6. And that is Mia Morgan. For most improved student, let me call this one. This one was left off earlier on. It's for a child of an earlier grade. So I'm going to call Charlotte Drew Flynn. The certificate was not taken forth. So Charlotte Drew, please come and receive your award. Where you gone? And finally, Peter Gay Harrison, most improved student. She's not here. Is that it? All right, and that concludes our awards. Oh, Ajani Clark, I'm sorry. Come, Ajani. There's a certificate here for you for the work you've been doing in social studies. Look in that folder. One that I wrote. Just take. Johnny Clark, outstanding performance in social studies. Come on. All right. And that concludes our awardees for this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. No. We have ladies and gentlemen, we won't be here for much longer now. But there are two special awards that we have to present. And I'm going to ask our principal, Mrs. White Guy, to do these presentations. Please put your hands together for her.
Thank you, Mrs. Hudson. All right, so I was asked to make these presentations to one, Miss Tracy. Is Miss Tracy here? Kindly come, Miss Tracy. I am not seeing, oh, she's coming from the outside. Come on, make some noise as Miss Tracy comes on the inside. All the students that Miss Tracy taught, make some noise. All the parents that interacted with Miss Tracy, make some noise. Now, Miss Tracy, this is a special appreciation, and it's coming from Miss Johnson. So she's coming up right here. This is from Miss Johnson. It says Appreciation Award presented to Katie and Tracy for your tremendous support and guidance, your positive impact on my child's life. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you. June 2024. Miss Tracy said, oh my God. Come on, clap her again, clap her again, clap her again. Look at that, wonderful, wonderful. All right, students, I see some of you moving. I see Mia to the back there, sit. All of you standing, sit. All of you talking, stop the talking. We're almost at the end. Please sit. Put back the lunch in the bag. You can wait until we're finished. Those persons who are eating, put them back in the bags. And wait until we're through. We're right at the end. You're not going to die. Come on, teachers. Guide them. The next one is from Miss Johnson again, and it goes to her little son. So, come there, John. Go put down the food. They love food too much. Put down the food. Put the food down. Now, just as our Pastor Malcolm encouraged you parents to invest in your children, this is investing in your children. Come on, man, make some noise and clap your hands. Do not wait on everybody else to give to your children. But you need to ensure that you see the effort that they are making and give them something as well. So it says, congratulations, Dejon Tyson, for your continuous hard work. June 2024. Okay. Read the top part of it.
Mommy is proud of you.
Very good. And he's a grade 1 child. The other day I was telling mother that he came to my office. The grade 1 student should be online. But he came to my office. He didn't want to go back home. He came to school instead of being at home. And he came and he said, Mrs. White Guy, the rest of my students are not here, you know. My classmates are not here. Can you put me into another class? You know, normally children would want to go back home. He said, can you put me into another class? And I said, yes. It was grade 3 that he was placed in. And teacher, grade 3 supervisor, I'm certain that he did something in that class that day. Yes? It is who? He did what? Oh, he left a little bit early that day. But at least he came to the office. He showed how responsible he was to come to ask to be placed into a class. And that is very good. Very good. Come, Mrs. Hudson. You think I'm taking over?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Mrs. Guy. Now, we're coming down to the final 2 items. The vote of thanks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, will be done by our grade 5 teacher, a member of the prize-giving committee, Mrs. Camille Harriet. Let's put our hands together for Mrs. Harriet. Come on, clap her, else now go home. Clap her, else me find 2 more items. Where's Mr. Clark? Come play some more music till then clap. Play music till then clap. I said clap your teacher. Grade 5, clap teacher. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a pleasant good afternoon. What a tremendous success this prize-giving ceremony has been. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Almighty God for making today's event a success. Norman Peale says, the more you practice the art of thankfulness, the more you have to be thankful for. Therefore, on behalf of the principal, vice principal, teachers, and the prize-giving team of the Steertown Primary and Infant School, I say thank you to everyone present here today for making this afternoon so spectacular. I express gratitude to our guest speaker for taking the time out of his busy schedule to share with our students on this special occasion. I can assure you, sir, that the children are motivated to continue to work hard in order to achieve excellence. Clap 1 time if you can hear me. Clap 2 times if you can hear me. You have to be very quiet now. The parents are also motivated to monitor their children properly and to raise them in the correct way that they should go. Thank you to our Master of Ceremony for chairing the program so skillfully. Thank you, parents, guardians, and well-wishers for supporting the students on this rewarding endeavor. Thank you, students, for being so patient and being so cooperative. Thank you to the students who entertained us with their items. To all who have contributed to the success of this function, we are truly grateful. Thank you. To everyone present here this afternoon, again I say a big thank you.
And thank you to you too, Mrs. Harriet. All right, do you have a program? Look at it and tell me which item is left. No, 3 more are left. These are not on the program. So the first of the 3, which will be 3 in 1, It's by our principal, Mrs. Guy. Mrs. Guy.
Can we all stand? We are going to do this song together. And then we do the national anthem. So this, and I know you know this song. You are students, before you go, let me remind you, you are the future. And we made a deliberate effort to be here with you this afternoon, just to cause you to understand that you have greatness on the inside, and you must always work hard to show forth the greatness that you have on the inside. All right? So those persons who were awarded for discipline and hard work and helpfulness and so on, continue to work hard so that next year you will be rewarded again. So let us do a part of I Believe the Children Are Our Future. Do you know that song? If you know it, sing along. Parents, you know it. Teachers, sing along. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. I never found anyone to fulfill my needs. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on me. I've decided long ago never to walk. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I live. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is easy to achieve. To love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. Students, this is one song that you must know. This is one song that you must know. Parents, this is one song that you must know. So inspirational. Hands by your side. I still hear a little bickering here and there. Hands by your side. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guard us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless wars. to our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever, Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Teach us true respect for all. Stir response to duty's call. Strengthen us the weak to cherish. Give us vision lest we perish. Knowledge send us, Heavenly Father, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever, Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. Have yourselves a wonderful afternoon, everybody. Grab your lunch and go. All right? Your teachers have your lunches. Ensure you get your lunches from your teachers before you go.
Parents, children, those of you who ate anything inside the church, please take up the bottles and whatever garbage you would have left. Please take up all your refuse with you while you go.